It's the vlogging Colonel. This is the Colonel's vlog. Welcome, everyone. We're at Grateville Dead this evening. Well, halfway to Grateville. Not all the way there yet. But the first event of the year, 2026. So come on down if you're around. Over here, they used to have a police station over there that they have completely destroyed now. And there was a crematorium there. We used to think they were like burning bodies in there at night. Apparently they were not. I mean, they were at one point because it was a crematorium, but no more. This is the Highland Community Center, though. Used to be a church. Presumably. I would say it was a Methodist church. Now I don't know the history of it. But inside they have an old school gym. That's where the festival's going to happen today. But yeah, Grateville is, I think, the second week of October. If you're into the music of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead, then Grateville, this is a place for you if you're in the Louisville area, Kentuckiana region. Because it's, I would say, the best festival around here. It's a city festival. It's not like out in the woods and the boonies. Like, it's here in town. The halfway's here in town, and this is Barrett Avenue area of Louisville. And then the main festival is on the waterfront park, downtown, skyline and all that. It's really beautiful. Now there are bigger, more esteemed festivals out in the country, but we're kind of where it's at when it comes to city festivals. Check us out, Grateville.com. Get tickets for the main event. There's a road to halfway, or a road to Grateville, starting here at halfway. And there'll be a number of events, different bars and venues around town leading up to the festival in October. It's the 19th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, or 19th, 20th, and 21st, I'm not sure, but that weekend. But yeah, it's going to be the vlog today because I came here. A lot of you know I stepped down the health stuff. I just kind of stepped back from doing the music festival stuff, at least for while I'm getting, big directions and changes in life and all that handled, sorted out, and of course the establishment of the blog, which is also important. So here tonight to enjoy and with the wife dance, and otherwise just support the cause. So as the music starts, bring you in. Try to get into the sanctuary. I doubt I can. See if I can sneak around. I want to get in trouble. I want to get the festival in trouble. We'll see. Used to live down this alley. Area's kind of improved a little bit. This is Germantown. Technically Germantown. Gentrification has occurred to some extent here. We lived over there, walk over there. But when we first moved to Louisville, this was the spot. This was the original Louisville stomping ground of the Colonel. When I was made a Colonel, I lived here. Seidenfaden's old German bar. Many a time there. There was a gentleman who used to work there. Just keep going back and forth. By the name of Wink O'Bannon. Wink was a punk rocker, extremely well known and beloved of pretty much the whole town, but certainly anyone in the underground punk scene. Over there, Seidenfaden. One of the older bars in Louisville. Wow. I'm doing all this demolition over here. Used to be full of buildings. This was our old home. Used to live here. And done some work on it. Got some new wooden steps, new safety door. Got some landscaping back in. I don't know if it's like wild shrubbery. There's a bathroom in the back there that used to feel like you were going to cave in. Heard it did cave in after we left. But yeah, this was the Gonzo days when we lived in this house. This is Vine Street. There was a big building back there. So the smokestack is still here. I guess this is going to go, I assume. But for the first, pretty much the entire time that we lived here in this particular area, I actually believed that they were actively burning bodies in there. It came from a guy outside Funds who told me that. He was a local. And he was just, I guess, screwing with me. And then I went on to perpetuate the myth. Now, I mean, there was a crematorium right there. So at some point that would have been true, I assume. I don't know. I don't know if that's just part of the power plant. Had nothing to do with the crematorium right next door. I don't know. But it still stands. And I did tell people, oh, down there is Butchertown. And that's where the smell of the burning flesh comes from. And I would smell it here. And I believed that they had that thing cranked up, just burning the bodies. And I was wrong. I assume all this is coming down there. All the rest of it's gone. Just be like a defects. And they have a food forest here. It's like a community garden. This was here when we were living here. I believe the lady in this house right here, she started this. I don't know if I assume she still maintains it. Assuming she's still alive, lives here. But you can just take what you need. You can add it to your garden. It's a wonderful community service. Those are strawberries. Wow. So these are all strawberries, just Jasmine. So yeah, I believe the lady that lives here. We talked to her, I believe. She was a neighbor, 2 neighbors down, 3 neighbors down. I believe we might have retrieved a tomato or 2. Various sundry things from this very garden. And this is where you could kind of sort of see thunder over Louisville. We thought we had a child run off one year. Had a panic attack. Here, they ran up there somewhere to see better. Beautiful housing.
Spreading some dandelions. It drapes really beautifully.
It does. Yeah, they've really
Well,
done a lot of work since we lived here to beautify the area.
The security.
It's the outside of that church. Wish I had something to say about this church, but I don't know anything about it, other than it looks distinctly Methodist to me. Not necessarily. Feels like it. It's Barrett Avenue. And we have a placard. This is who we work with for Grateville Highland Community Ministries to hold the event here. It was established in 1970. It's the oldest of the city's 15 community ministries. You understand, Esterel responded to a need from congregations regarding the socioeconomic challenges in the neighborhood, from wealthy to middle class, two-income families. The group started with a grant from Presbyterian USA, and 6 congregations began child and after service care. So originally it was a German Evangelical Church of Christ, founded in 1879. Served as a German community symbol for religious and social activities. Designed by Charles Mayer in the Romanesque revival style. Was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1983. The church donated the complex to Highlands Community Ministries in 2014. But yeah, great organization. You can see up there some of what they do. Food pantries, youth sports, daycare, all sorts of stuff here for the community here in the Germantown area, Highlands. Grateville. It's all the current stuff at the Highlands Community Campus. Inside of the building. And here comes Fat Box. Not gonna lie, Fat Box is kind of my favorite, probably my favorite band in this genre here in Louisville or in the region. They're not in Louisville, but probably my favorite. There's also a Clayton in that band as well. Might get them some extra favoritism points. These guys rock out, man. Here at the Grateville, halfway to Grateville show, the halftime show, the halfway show, halfway time. Bit louder. Friends Corey Kayer and Elliot Peterson with Louisville Audio. They do all the sound and light shows here for us. Louisville Audio. Louisville. If you ever want something looking like this, call Louisville Audio. bad at all. I think what I need to do is go smoke a cigar. I need to go find a cigar in the car. I think I have a cigar. Let them get warmed up a little bit while I get a cigar. Really like those guys. Fat Box. Try to give you a vibe of their whole deal. A deal of their whole vibe? No. Don't even speculate. Colonel? Don't even speculate. There's a man that makes the magic happen right here. That's the man, the legend right there. Denny Humphrey. Well, folks, this is the Colonel. I'm gonna call this a vlog. It was a vlog. Caught me in my natural element. The event production hat, as it were. Step down from this. Still love it though. Well, folks, this vlog is far out, man.